here we are outside the clinic. This is the front door.
Yeah.
And then also too, we're also giving rides in a 1,000 horsepower Tesla as well. All right, so a lucky winner.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
All right, come on in. So this is our clinic, Gonstead Spine and Wellness. That's where we are at the front office. There's Courtney again. And holding the camera is Caitlin, who is our newest front office. I'm going to flip it around. We're going to say, hi, Caitlin.
Hello.
Hi. All right. So some of the training that we'll be doing when it's front desk stuff and role playing will physically be up here.
Yep.
Okay, we'll physically be going through stuff, which
Yes.
helps.
Mm-hmm.
We have our 2 consultation rooms. So this is where we see new patients over here. So you have consult 1, consult 2, okay? And then back over here is our billing office. It's a mess right now. We just took down Christmas stuff. We got Emily over there doing something she doesn't want us to do. Oh my gosh.
She's eating.
Okay,
Okay.
great. So billing office in here. Over here is our traction area. And we will go and show you the flow of how patients are going through and doing exercise and traction and adjusting. And granted, we know that a lot of our doctors are not doing traction in office and don't have a background in chiropractic biophysics, and some of our members get inspired to learn this stuff and want to do it in-house, and some just want to do the home care, but we do recommend doing some level of curve correction even if it's just home care, but we'll show you how we do it in office.
Yep.
Right?
Which I know we've got one new member who is really excited to see all of this stuff when she comes out here.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna have you come on over here. This is something, and actually I'm gonna see if I can get Dr. Rowe to come out here as well, and if not, he can do something virtually and we can go through this. And really, Dr. Zach does quite a bit with ProTech, so maybe even Dr. Zach will go through like a demo on ProTech for impact. Sure. If I can't get Dr. Rowe to come out. Yeah. So I'll see. All right. And so ProTech is something that we've started using a couple years ago. This is a upright spinal decompression where you can actually take a person through range of motion while they're in decompression. So it's a pretty cool technology. It's not a lay down decompression unit. It has a smaller footprint than a lay down decompression, and it's just unique and different, and clinically is very, very helpful for a variety of cases. So this is on our traction floor. We have patients do this every day. And the rest of this traction stuff, this is chiropractic biophysics traction. So we have this big traction area here. And then in this room, and I'm making Caitlin weave through all the equipment. So this is one of our newer things that we got in here. We're still kind of finishing setting up the room because I guess we haven't hung up our pictures on the wall yet.
Yep.
But this is a self-propelled treadmill, and this is from Stroops. All right, so I work with Stroops very closely on stuff. They're the ones that also manufacture our neck traction unit. But Stroops are just slastics, elastic bands with a vinyl sleeve over it for safety, and it looks more high-tech, it's more durable. And how this works, we have all these different harnesses and whatnot, and we can actually put a patient on this, pull them further into a failed posture. They have to resist that, hold themselves neutral while adding motion. So that's why there's a 3D frame that's bolted down around the patient. So we're pulling people into different positions. Like let's say someone has an upper cross syndrome with rounded shoulders and forward head like this. Well, we can pull them further into that position, and they have to actually resist and open up and stand nice and upright while they're walking, and it helps reprogram the brain significantly from a motor control standpoint. So this is a cool thing that we'll play with and we'll show you, and all these fun things to see in person and try out and give you ideas of if these are things that you want to be adding in your practice.
For sure. Yep.
Right. All right. And then over here, this is our adjusting room. Some of the training we'll do, some of the role playing we'll do is just show you the flow of how we run through stuff. Okay. And we'll show you the setup here. So if you're looking for ideas of how to maybe even tweak your adjusting area, like how we do this, and granted, the vast majority of our Move Now doctors are not Gonstead chiropractors. That's okay. You don't have to do Gonstead to be part of this. You don't have to do CBP to be part of this. We just teach how we do it. But like when a patient comes in, we have these crystal clear, awesome full spine x-rays on a vertical 42-inch monitor. And so like the flow of how we see a patient also has to do with the experience that a patient goes through. Okay. So this is our adjusting room in here. And we have these 3 changing rooms that lead into an adjusting room that's more unique to a Gonstead setup again, but we'll show you. And then this window right here is a big one-way window. So from the outside, it just looks like a mirror, but from the inside, when we show that off over here, from the inside, we can look out and we can oversee our traction area. So how we built this clinic was with a lot of intention. And so you might be making modifications to your clinic. You might say, no way, Jose, am I changing anything in my clinic? But thanks for the ideas. Again, you can see how we put this place together. And then over in here, this is our X-ray room. We got Jenna. Jenna's our new patient coordinator. She's scribe, my assistant. She's awesome. We did a whole episode on Jenna not too long ago. Jenna, say hi.
Hello.
She's so soft-spoken. That's the first time you've ever been soft-spoken. All right, and so here is our X-ray room, and we also have a custom traction unit that we built that is cut out here because this wheel's over here, and then it fits into the X-ray frame, so we can put a patient in traction and we can X-ray them while they're in traction. So there's some, again, just showing off some of the unique stuff that we do here. By no means is this a prerequisite of everyone who's watching this has to do in their clinic, but it just gives you some more context and ideas of how we practice. We take posture pictures right here, like every doctor can absolutely do that. You get a backdrop, you stand here, you use posture screen mobile on an iPad, you take a front and a side view. That's something that we do in addition to our X-ray workup. And Jenna right now is actually marking some posture pictures, which we won't show on camera to violate patient confidentiality, but you can see on the background of what she's doing. So she's marking some posture pictures. She's going through and marking up some X-rays as well. And that's and Jenna loves going out of town and going to weddings like all the time. She's always gone, but she's not going to be gone for Impact because she's going to be here helping teach.
Wouldn't miss it.
That's right. And so highly just demand, watch the episode that I did with Jenna, and Jenna's going to be here helping teach your team how to become like Jenna.
Yeah.
Right? Right. Okay. And then let's see, what else we got here? Oh, yep, our exercise area. This is where we started. So this is where we started. We will take you through how we have fairly, low-tech, minimal equipment. It's not super high-dollar equipment. It's not all that elaborate. It's twisted steel and sex appeal. We got we got kettlebells. We have some Stroops racks here. And we have slastics. And we really have our tools from our home mobility kit. We just have multiple home mobility kits that are on display. Like you have J canes over there. We have, back over on this side, we have some bands. When a patient walks in over here, you're doing a great job being steady with the camera, by the way. No video background, by the way. So we have double lacrosse balls in here, neck trigger point tools. Patient grabs a timer, they grab whatever sequence warm-up has been programmed for them. These are all systems that, if you're hearing this for the first time, we're gonna be drilling this in. You're gonna understand how to put this in your clinic. And then we have our board. So we go through how the board works, how we pre-program the board before the shift, how the timers work. Up on the wall behind, if you want to pan to that, we have our belt system of functional movement up over there with all the names on there. So you have white, yellow, blue, and then it goes over to green, orange, and black over there as well. And yeah, that's pretty much the clinic. And then, and then next door. Thanks for checking out this clip from the Move Now Chiropractor podcast. Be sure to join our free Facebook group, Functional Movement for Chiropractors. And if you want to see how Move Now University can help your clinical practice and your systems, be sure to check out our 30-minute pre-recorded demo at demo.movenowU.com. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you on the next one.